Hello everyone, thanks for watching my Slingshot 2015 oil change. Here, I'll show you how I make this real simple on myself. I go ahead and get the GM because this is an Ecotech engine, GM part number for the oil filter. It takes a 15 millimeter socket to drain the plug to the plug at the bottom of the oil pan. And it takes special 32 millimeter, you can see that, and this goes directly on top of the oil filter to unscrew that. Very simple. So pull that off. Then of course I use this when I'm ready to put the oil in. I put it there so I don't make a mess everywhere. Towel. I love Mobile 1 synthetic. It says 030 on it, but it accommodates 5W and 10W30. The Ecotech GM Slingshot motor is 5W30, so I'm good there. I like Mobile 1 because it has an AP service rating of SN+. So that's the best you can get basically in the quality oil. So SN is the top, SM would be lower grade. So this is pretty good oil. I don't have a problem there. I don't know of any oil the better, maybe AMSOIL or something like that, but I think this is sufficient. Mobile 1 with the test rating, API service, SN. If you can see that. So we're good to go there. Long time, good protection there. So what I do is I get these little bricks and I drive it up on top of the bricks to get a little clearance on the ground. And then no matter how many times I change the oil, I end up spilling a little bit somewhere. So this is high enough now, I can get my oil pan directly underneath. So I slide it underneath. Right there, and you can see from this angle there is the 15 millimeter drain pan socket or nut, I'm sorry, the nut for the drain pan, and you use 15 millimeter to get it on and off. You can actually reach this from the top if you put your arm down through here and get the wrench on there. You can go up and down very easy. So that's how I change the oil. Simple to do. Doesn't take much effort. Thanks for watching. Take care. Have a great day. You know, the socket. You can find this socket on Amazon's where I found it. 32 millimeter. Goes to the top of the oil filter. And I already broke it loose. It wasn't that tight. Check your factory OEM specs for proper torque. Don't remember it offhand, but I'll check that before I put it back on. And so I'm ready to go. I got it loose, I'm going to replace that. And I want to show you, got the little brick underneath both sides, so it's same level. And I was able to reach and pull the drain pan nut out. Cleaned it off, and it's currently draining oil. So I'll wait a few more minutes and I'll put the drain pan nut back in and we're done. I want to show you real quick. It's hard to do this and hold the phone and record at the same time, but I took the old filter out. Very easy out. I put some towels around there in case any dripped. I had nothing dripped because the oil is drained out of this area, out of that oil filter area, so didn't drip on me at all anywhere. So I put the new filter's in there now, and I'm tightening it up. I also like to date it when I changed it, and I usually put my name so I remember if I did it or the dealer did it. So I just tighten that up, and then when I get snug, just like a regular oil filter. It wasn't that tight when I took it off, but I'm going to check the proper torque, the manual. I have the manual, owner's manual, and I'm going to check that. And then almost ready to start filling in the oil with my Mobile 1. Okay, I got the socket back in there. I found out when you're reaching down in there, there's a little bit of a sharp edge right here. So I put a towel on there like that, and then I reach my arm down through here, and then you know where it's at. So you feel it, you get it on there like that, loosen it and tighten it, pops out. Drain pan's down there at the bottom. But I found this little towel right here. Keeps my arm from getting nicked up from that sharp metal edge. That's it. So let's see if I spilled any. Let's pull the drain pan out. Look at that. There's the oil inside there. Didn't spill a drop. Boy, this took me all of 15 minutes. Now I'm ready to pour the oil in there. Start it up for roughly 2 minutes. Check oil and top it off. Thanks for watching. Sure I gave the right torques because I couldn't remember the filter torque and the oil drain plug torque. So here's the owner's manual that came with my Slingshot. Page 52 and 53 will give you everything you know regarding oil maintenance. Here's a recommended oil, and I purchased the same recommended oil, but I chose to do Mobile 1 instead of buying Polaris Slingshot premium oil. And having Polaris change the oil was just a ridiculous price just to change oil in the Slingshot. So decided to do it myself, save some money. So it goes through and tells you everything to do, step by step, which is nice if you've never changed oil before in a vehicle. Now this is a GM Ecotech engine, so I mean you can get the oil filter very easily. It's not expensive. I do recommend not to use aftermarket oil filters. Go with the OEM oil filter and the recommended oil weight, 5W-30. Okay, so let the oil drain, obviously. Pull the drain plug out. Do not over tighten when you put it back in, and you torque it to 18 foot-pounds. And the oil filter, you're definitely going to need this socket. It makes it very easy. I've seen other people use the wrong tool. You could booger it up and just make a mess of things, scratch everything up, because it is a little tight in there. So having the socket and an extension it's just so easy to change it. So the oil filter to torque, it's 16 foot-pounds, and the amount of oil that this engine takes says 5 quarts. Of course, check it when you first fill it up, run it for a few minutes as it indicates, stop engine, and then check for leaks and double check the dipstick on there. Thank you for watching. Take care.